everyone, it's Natasha Bridgmohan. Welcome back to the Financial Room. Today's topic is 5 types of financial emergencies, and unfortunately, planning a wedding, my folks, is not one of them. Now, these 5 types of emergencies, we're going to talk to you about them and listing them for you and educating you a little bit about some really important information that's really going to change your course and why it's important to have an emergency savings funds. Then we're going to talk about some tips on how to create an emergency savings funds if you don't have one, and if you do have one, some other tips in tweaking it to making sure that it's in line to these 5 minimum emergencies. Now, emergencies are inevitable in anyone's life. That's why they're called emergencies. They can be unforeseen, and some of them are pretty much guaranteed that's going to happen in your life at least once. So the first thing is the loss of job. So if you lose your job, it's very important that you have 4 to 6 months of income replacement in that emergency funds. Latest statistics have proven and shown that the average person takes about 2 days up to a year to find their next job. So it's very important to know that. And unemployment kicks in, it's 6 weeks after you have lost your job. So it's very important to have that. Car breaking down. So if you have major mechanical problems wrong with your car, it may not be covered with insurance too as well. And if it is, maybe you have a higher deductible. And also insurance refunds take a lot longer than anticipated for income replacement for the expense of the vehicle. So keep that in mind too as well. Unfortunately, we're going to talk about unforeseen health challenges, medical bills that are not covered by OHIP. Yes, we do have an amazing health plan in Canada, but not everything is covered under OHIP, my friends. So that is very important that you understand that even if you have private medical benefits too as well, there's also deductibles, and there's that fine print of what the maximum amount they would cover too as well. So make sure that you understand your benefit for public coverage and private coverage too, and plan for certain things that you may not, expect but might happen, unfortunately. Let's talk about emergency home expenses, act of nature, wind damage to your roof, windows, plumbing, electrical, and flooding. These are things that can really damper your spirits as well as your financial strain emotionally, and where you're going to get this money to help replace the cost of windows or roofing or flood damage too as well. So that's something very important to take in mind too, because home insurance policy don't always cover nature of God acts, and they also deductibles and those fine print maximum coverages are also something that you got to be wary of and be mindful to. And unfortunately, the saddest topic for me is a death of a loved one or a dear family friend. If you don't have coverage, if they don't have coverage, or you have to travel to go meet them, emergency travel is usually up to 4 times more for a plane ticket. So make sure that you have those funds really saved. So how to save for an emergency savings funds: create a budget, take money out of your daily income or your weekly income or your monthly income and put it into a savings account. That's very important, my friends, to have that emergency fund saved up. So remember, stay tuned for the end of our episode for any important events or workshops that are coming up. We're all about changing life. Next episode is about the registering the gift of giving. It's a very interesting topic. Hashtag TBGOC, hashtag changing lives. You can find us anywhere on the World Wide Net. Thank you for listening to me today.